Today on the Auburn Torch, the Auburn men's track and field team gets started at the NCAA championships. What will it take for the Tigers to win it all? Hey, let's take a look at it. A throwback on the timeline. No mane on your boy. Holy cow, I need a haircut. We will see about getting that sorted soon. But today, there's no time because it's National Championships Day for track and field. No. On the timeline, before we get into that, if you're watching on video, here you go. June 10th, 2006. The last time, the only time Auburn has won a track and field national championship. The women scoring 57 points with the national championship in 2006 under Ralph Spry. Today might be, or not today, but this week could be the week that the Auburn men win their first national championship. We'll see, and we'll talk a little bit about their path and their chances and what will have to happen in order to make that happen. But first, please check out auburntorch.com. Today, going up, if it's not up already, it's going up this morning. It should be up as you listen. New story on Jacoby Tharp. It's a big one. It's a real inside. I tried to do my best to just get an inside look at, everyone you talk to about this kid. It is about how he shows up in the prime time. When it's go time, he goes every time. And that's a lot about what the story is about. We've got stuff in here from Ken Harnden, the sprints coach, who you guys are familiar with by now. Leroy Borrell, the head coach. And I got to talk to the man himself. Got to talk to Jacoby a couple weeks ago. And just kind of get an insight into this kid. He's a former hooper from Murfreesboro, former basketball player, 6'3", 6'4", and just what has made him, the multi-time national champion, multi-time SEC champion that he is, and obviously one of the leaders coming into this national championship run. A couple of news items. Women's tennis, real quick. ITA released its awards, and its Southern Region Award, so it's kind of regional. But as you would expect for the Southern Region, Auburn cleaned up. Jordan Szabo, head coach of the year in the region. Angela Okatoy, most improved player of the year in the region, pretty good. And then DJ Bennett, senior player of the year for the region. I'm not sure who all was in the Southern Region, if Texas is in there, but yeah, I imagine Perez and some of those players would be considered for player of the year. But big time honors there, and cool to see Angela and DJ both pick up a postseason honor to take with them. Hey, track and field, let's get into it. This is it. The path for Auburn to the national championship. Here's the thing. Arkansas would be the favorites. Let me even back up. Here's who to watch very fast. If you haven't heard yet, let me just run this down for you real quick. Here are the national champion almost favorites for Auburn, okay? They are Jacoby Tharp. If you don't know him, multi-time national champion, multi-time SEC champion, going for his, counting indoor and outdoor, his fourth national championship. It would be Friday, okay? The men are competing tonight. It's Wednesday, June 10th, as you listen. The men compete tonight in preliminaries in the running events, and then in the finals on Friday. Jacoby's that guy. Kayansola Ajayi, he's that guy. These are your two national champions. In the Ajayi competes in the 100-meter dash. If you're listening on audio, they both won indoor national championships and are competing now for outdoor national championships. Israel Akon also picked up has the top seed going into the 200-meter dash. Okay, so he's another national champion potential, definitely a medal stand potential. And then Your fourth one, okay? I'm giving you this is your homework. If you take nothing else away from this, these are your four. These are the four to watch. The Auburn 4x1 relay team. I have their names up here. Back-to-back national champions going for the three-peat in the 4x100 relay. So, and Ajayi is one of those. Azim Fahmy is one of those. Those are the four real championship contenders. And now, of course, you say to win the team title, it's based on points, right? So it's a lot like swimming. If you've been familiar with swimming, whoever wins each event earns 10 points for their school, and second place gets 8 points for their school, and on down the line, right? So the prestigious, the big thing everyone wants, and like even talking to Jacoby, I mean, Jacoby, he's a, he's a confident kid, but he wants the team title, right? And in an individual sport, that's something. There's something to be said there. He really wants the team title, so they really want a chance at the team title. They were really close 2 years ago in 2024, fourth place in 2025. But anyway, here's the pathway to that. Again, trying not to go too fast, trying not to get ahead of myself. Hope you're able to follow if you're listening. Here are the projected team scores, like based on seed. This is from dystat.com. It has Arkansas as the favorite entering, and it has Georgia above Auburn as well, and Auburn in third place. But I don't know how often it goes to seeding or goes to projection. The last two national champions won with 41 points each. Now, before that, the couple years before that, it was like 56, 57. Okay, so it can get up there. It can get really high. Auburn doesn't want a high-scoring one. Auburn wants, some of these perennial powers like Arkansas to be low-scoring, and you want to win low-scoring, right? So they need Arkansas to get beat by some other guys. You need some help from the other teams. You want a lot of parity this year instead of these other guys just letting Arkansas dominate them and take up all the points. If Auburn can get that to happen, and if Auburn can obviously get those four to win and get 10 points, that's 40 points. You're already there. So in the 100-meter dash, Kayinsola Ajayi, he's the one to watch. Again, they're going to be competing tonight in prelims and then advancing to the finals, which will be on Friday. This has, based on whatever, I guess, performance sheets, this puts Ocon in the second in the 200. But yeah, I mean, obviously it'd be huge. It'd be huge if you could get not only Ajayi, but you could see if you get other scorers, because Auburn has 5 athletes at nationals in the 100-meter dash. Okay, so let's just hyper focus on the 100-meter dash for a second. In the 100, Ajayi's there, but so is Israel Cohn, who has the third best seed time. Hey man, if you can get 10 points and 6 points right out of there, boom. And then obviously a little bit outside looking in, Auburn's third best, Tyler Davis. We'll see how he does. It might take like an upset effort for him to make the finals, or for any of the others to make the finals, and then after that to score. Israel in the 200, Israel runs 2. If you've listened to Auburn Torch, you know this. He runs the 100-meter and the 200-meter, and he has the top seed in the 200. So obviously it'd be huge for him to win and pick up 10 points. And then obviously Jacoby he wants a win. He did get topped. He competed at NCAA preliminaries. His time got beat by the Texas kid's time. However, when they raced head-to-head at the SEC championships, Jacoby did beat him. So in the same race, in the same pool, in the same exact conditions, Jacoby's got to win over him. But that's good. It could be close. It should be close. It should be a real challenge, him and this kid from Texas. So Jacoby actually has the second seed time coming in. You would think it looked all season for the world that he would cruise to the Nationals with the top seed time. He actually has the second best seed time, but beat him head to head. You like Jacoby's chances to win another national championship. And then obviously the men men's relay. Killing it all year. And yeah, I mean, dude, 38-2. That is moving that baton around the track. So get those. That's 40 points. Israel, if he can get third, that's 46. Another potential score in the 400-meter hurdles. Devin Nugent is fifth, so that's 3-4 points there. Maybe overextend and get 5. That's there. You want to get to the mid 40s, and then you gotta just wait and see what happens with Arkansas, obviously, because there's a lot of Arkansas. There's a lot of Arkansas here. But hey, you can catch. I mean, every time on this diecast, die stat. What I said, diecast. Shout out Jordan Hill, NASCAR diecast. On die stat, every time you are picking up, every time you flip flop from second to first, it's like a 14-point swing in football, right? You're not just gaining 2 points. Arkansas is also losing 2 points. It's a difference of 4 every position switch. There's Auburn's chances in field. In the discus, Seth Allen has the 10th seed, so an outside shot to jump up to 7 or 8 and score there. But an outside shot. So it's a lot of it's in the running, most of it's in the sprints, and then the sprinters need a little bit of help, maybe from Devin Nugent, maybe from Seth Allen, to really try to bring it home, man. And obviously, you might need Arkansas to get upset in a couple spots to be able to win it. But that's the path. So there it is. There's the path. Let me pull up. If you guys haven't seen it before, what I just put on the screen was I will attach that with the seeds. I will attach that to the email, so you can take a look at it for yourself and refer back to it as you need to. I'm trying to find where I have, here you go, the kind of point system. Here you go. In case you're, again, I'll read it out. This is boring listening, but first place, 10 points. Second place, 8 points. Third place, 6 points. So it goes 2, 2, 2. And then from then on, fourth place is 5 points. Fifth place is 4 points. Sixth place is 3 points. Seventh place is 2 points. Eighth place is 1 point. So it really, when you're making a flip-flop in the medals, that's where you can make a real difference. That's a 4-point swing. And then in other places, it's a 2-point swing. But really, you need not only do you need to win and take care of your business, but you also need, you need Arkansas to get beat up a little bit by the other teams, because again, it does look like Arkansas has the depth and kind of all the pieces and is going for it. And they do it the SECs, but Auburn, other schools, even like I heard Ralph used to try to do this. It was like, well, we don't want to peak at the SECs, and we're not building a roster that wins the SECs. We're trying to build a roster that competes at the national championships, right? So, hey man, we'll see how it goes. Auburn, the men are definitely going there motivated. The men definitely want that team title. The women are competing. The women have 6 qualifiers. All of them are in field, actually. It's flip-flop. If you could combine them, man, that'd be great. Yeah, so the schedule is Wednesday and Friday, the men compete. Thursday and Saturday, the women compete. Friday night, we'll know a national champion. Hey, we're going to be following that all week. Let me go ahead and get out of here. This has already been longer than I wanted it to be. We will be following it. Follow along tonight, like on Twitter and such. I will let you know who is advancing to the finals. Any surprises, any upsets, or if it goes all according to plan. And then, yeah, maybe we'll watch some of those qualifiers, some of those races, and catch you up tomorrow morning here on Torch Talk. So, yeah. Until then, take care, and we'll be back. And